Hi everyone, my name is Vivek and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the third episode to add custom jQuery components in existing fitness website. In the previous episode, we worked on this modal box and today we'll validate this password and confirm password. First of all, let's select this password and confirm password and store them in variable so you can open your main.js. And create a variable called $password. The password has got ID called password, so you can add them. Likewise, you can create another variable called confirm password. And you can use the ID confirm_password. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to hide this error message. So you can use the developer tool and then you can see the error message is wrapped inside this span tag. So we can do form span. Now you can refresh the site, click on the modal box and you can see the error message has been hidden. Now we will create a function, and in that function we have to make sure that the length of the password is greater than 8. So let's create a function and I will call it is password valid. Then here I will write password.val.length greater than 8. Then we will create another function where it will verify both this password and confirm password are matching or not. So create function called are passwords matching. Then in return we can say password.val equals confirm password.val. Now we will create another function for this submit button where the form will be submitted only if the password is valid and if the passwords are matching to each other. So let's create a function and we can call it can submit. In return we can say is password valid and are password matching. Now let's create another function, and in that function if the password is valid then you can hide this error message, otherwise you have to show this error message. So create a function and you can call the function password event. Then inside if else statement you can add a condition. If the password is valid then the error message is next to this password input box, so you can use password dot next. Then you can hide if the password is valid, otherwise you can show the error message. Likewise, you can create another function. If the password are matching to each other, then you can hide this error message, otherwise show this error message. So here you can create new function called confirm password event. Again you can use if else condition, and if the password are matching to each other then you can hide the error message. Otherwise, you can show the error message. Now let's create some event for this input password box. So it will be password.focus. This focus event occurs as soon as you click in the input box, and here I want to pass this password event so that it will show or hide the error message based on the password validation. Then we will create another event, key up, and this event occurs as soon as your keyboard's key has been pressed up. And again, for this event I want to use password event so that it will show or hide the error message. Then let's create key up event again, and this time I want to pass this confirmed password event so that it will show or hide the message if both of the password are matching. Now let's create similar event for this confirmed password. So it will be confirm password.focus, and for this confirm password I want to use this confirm password event. Then I want to use the key up event, and even here I want to use the confirm password event. Now you can refresh the site, and then as soon as you click on this password input box, you will get an error message saying it must be longer than 8 letters. I will write it 1 2 3, and then you can see there is another error message saying password do not match in confirm password, because they both are not matching at the moment. But let's just continue writing the password 545678. Now as soon as I write 9, this error message should be gone. Nice. Now let's add same password in this confirm password 12345678, and as soon as I hit 9, this should be gone as well. So it is working great. Now let's disable this submit button if the password is not valid or if they both are not matching to each other. So let's create another function over here, and I will call it enable submit event. I will call this function at the very bottom. Inside this function we have to use the prop method for the button, and the button has got the ID called submit, so let's use them. And then we have to disable this button if the password is not valid and if they are not matching. So we can use this function, but at the beginning we can use not sign. So it means if the password is not valid and if they are not matching to each other, then you can disable this button. Now finally, let's call this function in key up event for both password and confirm password. Now refresh the site again, and here you can see at the beginning the button has been disabled, and if you add the password, the button has been enabled again. If there is error, the button is disabled. If there is no error, then the button is enabled. Great. This is the end of this session. In the next session, we'll work on the tab. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Also, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel to get more tutorials in the future. Thank you.